Hi, I'm Ernie. My wife and I moved from Colorado about 2.5 years ago. We moved to Arizona and we absolutely love it here. Well, one day when I was out trimming a tree, an older gentleman walked by and said his name was Charles. We got to talking. And so I asked him, I said, maybe I'll stop by and we'll go have coffee. And he said, great. So about 3 or 4 days later, I stopped by and we did, and we began a friendship. And after about, I think it was the 4th or 5th coffee that we had, he got quiet for a moment and he says, I want to tell you about something about me. He said, I'm a dowser. He said, I find water for farmers and people. And I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, I find water. I have the gift, the ability, whatever you want to call it. He said, I did a lot of that in California and Oregon. My wife just died, so I just moved down here about 3 months ago, and I'd like to get back in and do it some more. So, I was just mystified over this. I didn't know anything about it except what I had read. Some people call it witchery or things, but anyway, he explained what he did, and then he said, let's go out on some land. So we got in the car and drove out, and he didn't have some pieces of wood, a limb. He had some metal, and he said, follow me, and I followed out, and all of a sudden this Dowser started going up and down, and I was looking to see if his arm muscles were moving, to see if he was going to faking me, and they weren't. So we followed him, and then he got to one place and it stopped, and he said, now watch this. And I did, and pretty soon the Dowser started going up and down, and I saw his lips moving, and I realized he was counting. And after quite a while, he said, okay, the water is located 276 feet below the ground here. Then he said, now keep watching. And then the Dowser started going, it stopped this way, and then it started going right and left, back and forth. And after a while, he was counting again. And after a while, he says, and this well will give 44 gallons per minute. I was absolutely mystified. I had never believed anything like this, and in a very short time my mind and thinking it was expanded to an area that before I thought was completely facetious. The series is called The Dowser, The Lost Art of Finding Water, and I think you will find it most fascinating.